movieweb.com.
Hey, Jen.
Hey.
Hey, Guy.
Hi, I'm an assistant manager at Donaldson's Grocery, where customers come first.
That's assault! I'm calling the police. You're gone.
This is Doug.
I think it was just some black apples. We won't be seeing that happen again.
Black apples.
I said bad ones?
This is Richard.
I didn't mean to say black, I meant back. Blatch, blad. Blapples.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you too. When's the last time I saw you?
I think for Woodcock. You weren't out for Southland.
I'm so
right?
sorry, man.
Oh, you know.
The movie's so bad.
I know you didn't like that movie when I was
When
there.
we're doing it,
It's
yeah,
like,
I was with Billy Bob, right? It was awkward. Because
it was very awkward
because he and I both were just like, I don't even know if he even watched the movie.
He didn't?
He may have, but I watched like 15 minutes of it. I'm like, it's the only movie I've done where I was like, I can't even watch it.
Well, I remember asking you a question and you just went. And I was like, oh, geez.
I know. I try my best, yeah.
It's funny, though. So, I kind of like that movie.
It's okay. It could have been, I think when you watch it, you get a sense that it could have been better.
Well, this movie, you gotta like this movie, though, right?
I love this movie. I actually genuinely do. For me, it's my favorite movie. I mean, I love American Pie and those movies because it gave me a career, but just as like a guy who loves movies, like this is a movie that I would watch. I think it's really funny, it's smart, and it's a huge opportunity for me just to kind of step out of the frat guy, like party guy, you know, role and play more of a real, character.
Come here, you sweaty bastard. Sweaty shoe-in.
I'm really sweaty.
I don't care. Come here. Oh, Jesus. You stink.
I'll take a shower.
It's okay.
Hey, Guy. Can you just give us a break one night?
My partner's coming over. I'm supposed to have this piece prepared.
Man, we're trying to have dinner.
I thought you were making out all sweaty.
Do you consider it a compliment when the director says you're the only person that could play this role? Or do you see that as...
Oh, that's so nice. Did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's in all the press notes.
Oh, it is? Oh, wow, that's so sweet. I don't know. I obviously feel very complimented right now.
Really? That's
yes.
Good. Well, I didn't know if you felt that was a compliment or if you felt that was almost like typecasting, that you're so real in your performances.
No, I find that to be a real compliment. I mean, I had to audition for this role. This role wasn't just offered to me, so I had to really fight it out. And I walked into a waiting room full of very recognizable, famous ladies who have been working for a while, and to know that I got to come away with it and have him think that, I was the best for the role, that means a lot to me.
Hey, do you mind if I listen to my headphones? This Canadian news is on at 1:30.
It's cool.
Chapter 4. Chances are you live in a metro environment full of men trying their best to get ahead. Millions. So how do you separate yourself from the guy next to you who may be younger and also wants what you want? Through the quality of your work, by flying higher. This chapter's entitled Taking Off. Let's let this classic rock song remind you what direction Richard Wellner is headed. Up.
I want to ask, this is an odd movie, and I'm saying that as a compliment because you have these two characters, and I mean, like, just one wrong camera angle, and we're rooting for Richard instead of Doug. I mean, was that a struggle to, like, have Doug come out as the character we're rooting for at the end?
Yes, it was. It's a difficult piece of storytelling to try to sustain over the course of the movie, and much of our editing changes were made in order to allow you to feel like that our ending is the most natural one and the appropriate one. Because I've seen it happen in audiences where people really, up until the last moment, don't know which of the two guys is going to get the job or which of the two guys deserves it more. Like, there isn't a comment being made by the filmmakers that tell you how to feel exactly.
Did you always have that idea in the script, or was that something that came out of...
No, I always had the idea. I thought that there was a way to do, I'm making more of it than probably I deserve, but I thought there was an Alfred Hitchcock way of laying out the craft of it where there was an aspect to it where you simply didn't know. And I always try in my movies to imagine someone's watching it on DVD and I come in and I turn it off. Like how frustrated they would be. Like would they be mad or would they be pleased that I turned it off? Like I want the story to make people really care about what happens next, and I try to make them really wonder about the next setting, the next story event, and what could it possibly be. And then I try to do something a little different than what they might expect.
These two characters, you never know who to root for, and I'm wondering, was that a struggle for you to like keep the audience on your side? Because I mean, just like one wrong camera angle, and you'd be rooting for Richard's, the character Richard.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a testament to Steve Conrad, the director. He's just really smart, and I don't think it was always that way. I think originally, in one of the earlier drafts of the script, you rooted for my character more, and it was just a smart move and for him to make you want, because you anticipate that as a moviegoer, you're gonna hate the guy from Quebec, John C. Reilly's character, and you're gonna start rooting for my character. And I think it's nice that they both make mistakes. You get mad at my character a little bit, and then you start rooting for him, and it makes it a little more interesting. It's less predictable, I think. It's a little more human, maybe.
What's this? I grabbed this on the 19th.
In Canada, we don't say cutting the cheese simply means cutting the actual cheese. It doesn't have a double thing, so I just missed it. Because in Canada, it's cracking.
The expression.
Yeah, we crack the cheese. Cracking it?
Now, was that weird for you being on a film? Like, I think this is the second film in a row that came out with you and John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
But you never share a scene. Was that odd?
We do share one scene. We go to ice cream together with Lily Taylor and John C. Reilly. There is a scene in the movie, so, but we don't share much of a relationship in this movie. Our characters don't. It was a little weird because at one point I was filming Walk Hard during the week and filming this on the weekends. And so it was like my day job was being John C. Reilly's wife, and then my second job was being Seann William Scott's wife. And so I didn't know, like, at lunchtime would come and I'd be like, okay, wait, whose wife am I again? I can't remember. So it was very weird to be in this movie with the two of them and have been to have been each of their love interests, but in different movies. It was weird.
This summer.
You're bogus. I'm bogus? Come on! What, are you wearing tap shoes?
Seann William Scott.
I want to be the primary breadwinner.
Female lions do the hunting.
I'm not a lion. I'm a guy.
John C. Reilly.
We're all just out here trying to get some food. Sometimes we bump into each other.
The Promotion.